Alright. Let's get this recording on the road because I seem to be out of rhythm. I just can't get it going. Story of my life. Anywho, so me innocently waltz into a Pokemon Center. See this young Japanese fella just chilling there. So I challenge. I innocently am thinking, well, we're gonna have a nice little friendly battle, you know. What's the worst that could happen, right? Bam! He hits me with the... I'm ranked 18,000 on Battle Spot. I'm like, whoa. Deku! Well, that's what he tells me his in-game name is. I'm like, whoa. Alright, well, I'm not gonna back down now. So, right now, I'm gonna showcase exactly how that battle went. This is just part 1 of 2. So, let's get this thing going, huh? Enough of me blabbering on. So, oh, by the way, konnichiwa. I'm sure I will be showing this video to you as well. So, he starts out with Blaziken, and immediately I know I'm screwed. I'm like, I'm screwed. What the heck was I thinking? You see, I wasn't ready. Since he plays Battle Spot, he set the rules. I think that's the flat rules. You get 3-on-3. That's basically the rules. So I had no idea what I was in for. So I picked my team a bit poorly. I mean, that doesn't take away from his team. His team is pretty good. It's freaking ranked 18,000 plus on Battle Spot. The team is effective. So anyways, me, I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm doing out here. If you look at some of the moves and what I do, it's a bit amateurish on my end. You see right here, look at what I go for. Did it show it already? Oh yeah, I went for the freaking Quiver Dance, like a genius. Freaking genius! So he goes for the attack just to make sure that he gets another boost, speed boost. At this point, I'm screwed. The only way that I can even begin to fathom taking this thing down is with recoil damage. So yeah, gets a little more recoil damage. Gets another speed boost. It's not looking good, especially with the bonds that I picked. I mean, look who I got coming out next. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna get destroyed. So yeah, I'm gonna blame this all on just poor choice on my end. So honestly, from here, he's in a pretty good position. Honestly, this video is gonna be pretty short. I think I might just link it all into one video between the first battle and the second battle, right? I don't know. We'll see right now. So anyways, so his Blaziken goes down to the recoil. I send in my Queen Bee, but it's this battle's over. Okay, I lost. I got nothing. So yeah, so I pretty much make a fool of myself. Although my team, in my defense, would have had trouble regardless because of the fact that it's geared for 6v6s, honestly, not 3v3s. But regardless, whatever. I go for the drill run, get his weakness penalty activated, and from there it's easy pickings. It's done. It's done. All right. So yeah, that was the first battle. It's a very, very poor display on my end. I think what I'll end up doing is linking up battles 1 and 2 onto one vid, just to make me not look like a complete crazy, foolish moron, I guess. But anyways, GG, good on Deku. Kind of put him in my place, huh? So anyways, second battle. All right. Well, just want to get that out of my system. Just need to get that out of my system. All right, it's done. All right. So this is part 2 of our exchange between me and Deku. So, well, it's really supposed to be Dick, but anyways, whatever. I don't want to get into that. Anyways, this is our second battle. The first battle, I just, you know, I don't know if I'll talk about it. Let's just jump into this. So, alright, now I get to actually bring my full team, what it's geared for. So, he brings in his own team, of course. He leads off with Mimikyu, and I'm like, okay, perfect. Kind of what I want. I lead out with my Queen Bee. Immediately, I'm going to try to get the heck out of here because there's nothing I can do to one-shot it, of course, because of the whole disguise. So, Mega Evolve. I'm gonna U-turn the heck up out of here. Break that disguise. Stays in. Disguise broken. So I bring in Boxer. So I'm like, if you try to hit me with something, I'm gonna make sure that there's a chance that you might get burned. Gets a crit, alright. Takes it halfway. So he withdraws the Mimikyu, brings in Rotomu. So I decide to switch out. Bring in Goldie. So right now I'm like, okay, not bad. I can deal with this. He goes for the Volt Switch. Normally the Volt Switch would help him be able to choose what he wants to bring in, but it does not in this case. Mamoswine comes out. I get to set up my stones, so I'm in a pretty decent position. My stones are up. He goes for the Earthquake. I wanted to go for the counter so badly, but I'm like, he might predict that because of the first battle and because of how he told me what type of trainer he is. I'm like, okay, he might predict something like this, so I played it a little cautious. Went for the Gyro Ball, which, you know, still does a good amount. And then he brings in his next Mon, which is this Mon that I forgot the name. Oh my god! Anywho, I went for the Gyro Ball. It's resisted. He goes for a counter. He's setting up right now, which is not good on my end. Takes me out. It's not going to get a Beast Boost. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't want to get destroyed. I need to do something about this. So I bring in my Queen Bee to help deal with this Kartana. There you go. That's the name. Freaking Kartana. If anything, I should be able to read what it says in Japanese, which it says Kami. Well, he goes for the Night Slash on Volkswagen. And Volkswagen, I'm sorry, you're going down. I had to bring in something to go down, unfortunately, since this thing is, well, it's loading up! So I needed something to go down, unfortunately. Volkswagen had to be the one to go down. I bring in back Queen Bee, so I'm like, alright. Everybody that knows me knows what I was about to do, but I'm like, does he know what I'm about to do? I'm like, he doesn't know, does he? But he actually predicted it, and we were talking about it while we were battling, and he was like, yeah, he had a feeling I was going to go for the Fell Stinger. That's why he switched out, which is good on him. Goes for the Shadow Sneak to get some sort of damage on me, as I go for the Poison Jab to just take out this Mimikyu, or just pretty much hurt anything else that may want to come in. So he brings in now the Mamoswine after Mimikyu goes down, and I predict that he's going to go for the Ice Shard, and I feel that the Ice Shard would take me out, and I'm pretty sure it does. At that point, so I switch into Piccolo. He switches out and brings in his Rotom, predicting my switch. So he's in a pretty good position right now, as Rotom takes some Stealth Rock damage. So I'm here sitting like, yeah, I don't think so, bud. So I switch out into my Araquanid, which is pretty good to pretty much tank anything that this Rotom may want to dish. Freaking eats the freaking overheal like a boss. He Volt Switches out. What did I do in this regard? Did I go for Miracle? No, I think he thought that I might go for the Miracle, and so he goes out and brings in the Latias. What did I go? I went for Liquidation, because I felt that he would predict the Miracle, but I actually hid the Miracle that turn just to be able to have that as a trick up my sleeve for later. So, in comes the Latias. Latias, not in a very good position facing a Bug Gym team, but has no choice. Stays in, helps me out, honestly. Gets my Araquanid back to full health. Araquanid just chilling. I'm like, alright, well, you want to stay in and take another bug hit? That's fine. So I go for something a little stronger. I go for the lunge. I lunge at it! So, I'm like, alright, well, you can continue to stay in, but I'm just going to continue to take hits to hit you until you decide to do something else. He brings in the Rotom. And actually, I wanted to predict the switch on this and go for the Liquidation, but I decided against it and went for the lunge. And if I actually done that, it would have actually paid dividends. So right here, we already both have a feeling of like, we're getting a good feel for each other. So we're like trying to like, we're pretty much guessing what we're trying to do. So he went for the Toxic, unfortunately misses. Then he decides like, hey, I'm going to get the heck up out of there because there's no way that he's going to stay in there for a Toxic. So he gets it back out of there. Brings in Greninja. I go for the Liquidation, predicting him to actually stay in and not go for the Volt Switch, but it's just predictions everywhere. This battle was just a roller coaster of emotions. He goes for the Gunshot, it misses! And I actually thought that he was not going to stay in, so I went for the Leech Life, predicting a switch, or no, actually no, trying to guess what the protein was going to be. I go for the Leech Life, it doesn't work out for me. He goes for the Gunshot again this turn. No, he goes for the Dark Pulse, sorry, Dark Pulse. Get some health down on on my Piccolo. So, alright. I take out his Greninja with a Bullet Punch, not wanting to mess around with this thing anymore. He brings in the Rotom. Rotom in a pretty good position again. loses a little bit of help to the Stealth Rocks. He right now is losing the battle to the Stealth Rocks because pretty much can't be switching in and out these mons like like he would probably want to. So I bring the Shuckle. Shuckle takes this overheat like a champ, despite it being a critical hit. Now Shuckle's just chilling, staring down the Rotom. But I switch out into the Queen Bee because I predict that he was going to go for the Toxic. And luckily for me, he did go for the Toxic, otherwise that would have screwed me royally. This was a turning point in the match because up until this point, it had been predictions left and right, left and right. This battle was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed this battle like crazy. It was just predictions all over the place. He, at this point, has not much to deal with this Queen Bee because of the switching that I had on that Toxic. It just put me in an amazing position, and from here on out, it's just Queen Bee just decimating the rest of his team, pretty much. Actually, no. Wait, no. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. No, actually, no. So the Ice Shard from the Mamoswine comes in, and as I had predicted before, it actually does KO at that range because of Queen Bee's poor defenses. So I bring in Piccolo to clean up the rest of this mess. Yeah, no, like I said, this battle was pretty fun. It was good. It was just like a roller coaster of emotion in this battle. That Toxic was really the the Toxic predict was really the turning point because I was able to kind of take advantage of that and finally get my W against Dick. So yeah, no, it was a good battle. As I've said countless times already, he beat me the first time in his format. I beat him the second time in my format. That's all there is to it. I look forward to the next one, actually. What else is there to say? I don't know. Insert a closing here. I don't know.